Okay. So where did Claudia... What's this? I got the Eye of Night tarot card. Somehow I remember this stained glass. It shows God and the man and woman who birthed her. I used to come to this chapel all the time when I was a little girl. I came to worship God and to ask for my prayers to be answered. But it wasn't exactly me. It was actually Alessa when she was a little girl. But anyway, none of my prayers were ever answered. Hmm. So Claudia went here. Did we miss any other doors inside the chapel? Is this the map? Chapel. Oh, I got the church map. Nice. So it's supposed to be a kid's drawing. Let's check the other doors if there are any. Oh yeah, let's check the paintings. There has to be some meaning behind them. This is where I need to be. There's no reason to go back to the amusement park. Right. Here we go. Creation. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god, Sukelbara. The yellow god, Lobsel. Vith. Many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise where people would be happy just by being there. So there are many gods. Promise. But there God's strength ran out, and she collapsed. All the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. Number 6. Faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and not forget our faith. We wait in hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened. Mm. So that's the last one, the last three. The first three are supposed to be this one. This is the first one, right? Origin, yes, this is the first one. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached, and their hearts held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly, but death never came. They despaired, stuck the eternal quagmire. Yeah, the endless war. So this is supposed to be the second. So in Catholic or Christian Bible, that is supposed to be the Genesis, I'm guessing. So birth, number 2. A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy, feeling pity for the sadness that had overrun the earth. God was born from those two people. Oh, so compared to Christian and Catholic beliefs, humankind didn't come from God. I mean, yeah, in this version of religion, it's the other way around. God came from man. That's weird. Number 3, salvation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the road to salvation and gave people joy, and God took endless time away from the people. Okay, so that's pretty much about it in this chapel. We can now proceed and yeah, finish this madness. Oh yeah, remember this one, this door. I have the feeling that there's someone on the other side of this door, but the door is shut tight, and I can't open it no matter how hard I try. Oh, this door.
Dear God, please forgive me. I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates. Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive me for my wicked act of revenge, and deliver the soul of my poor murdered daughter. Please, also care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken. God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
Okay, so this is a very vital scene or part. This is a very vital part of the game because if we say I forgive you, then locks that locks us to the possessed ending, which is the bad ending. So if we don't say anything, we can still proceed with the good ending. So this is like some sort of uh, this is like some sort of trick or gimmick to trick you in getting the bad ending. But we're actually aiming for the good ending, so don't say anything. Sorry, girl. Sorry. I don't want to get the bad ending. It's locked. We have to find the key for that one. Okay, where are we? Okay, Snorlax. Excuse me. Cassette tape. Oh, there it is, the symbol. There are a bunch of papers in this file. I get the feeling that it's a handwritten copy of some book. Represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun. In heraldry, symbolizes a religious group. The two outer circles are charity and resurrection. The three inner circles are present, past, and the future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. So the blue version of that symbol is the bad one, right? Got it. Oh my god. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I remember this. There it is. There's a footstep. I mean, footprints. She's about to go through this painting. Okay, so the ghost went through there. Maybe we can check this painting out. There's a picture here of an angel flying into the heavens. Nothing special. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture though. That girl's cries and footsteps disappeared behind it, after all. Yeah, move it. There you go. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. I actually want to go upstairs again. But yeah, let's explore this floor first. Anyway, since we're already here, let's explore this floor first. So many doors. Nice. The door's open inside. There's someone wrapped in a bag. Maybe no, they're definitely dead. What? Oh yeah, another tarot card. We have to collect these tarot cards for a puzzle that will open the final gate towards the final boss. Okay. What did that say? None of the books catches my eye, although the bookshelf and books are all the same as Dad's. Stun gun battery. We never actually got the chance to use the stun gun. There's a musty diary on the bed. What does it say? This writing. Is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense even now that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was Alessa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. Aww. And this just hits the feels all the time, man. Why bother with the phone? I know it's not connected. Well, it's connected to Silent Hill though. Maybe there's a Silent Hill police department. I'm just playing. So apparently that room is just a good to know. There are so many open doors. Jeez. Oh, there's another ghost here. Where is she headed? Right here. There's supposed to be a door here. Nice. Oh, okay. There's something stuck in this book. Nice, a tarot card. This book. Hmm. Aglofotis. Oh, Aglofotis. It's the red liquid to dispel evil that was used in the god boss fight in Silent Hill 1. I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Aglofotis. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. Yeah, that is what was used in Silent Hill 1's boss fight to make sure that the god doesn't complete the rebirth and so that it is killable. It's a picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. Likewise, Heather. Likewise. 24 years ago, Mo Dahlia used to summon God. God was in my womb, but I couldn't deliver her. Then I was shut up here in this hospital room. I stayed here until Dad helped me out when I was 14. God ate away at me from within, driving me mad with suffering. There I was, wishing I could just die and be done with it. But I went on living that nightmare for 7 years. Jesus Christ. Continuously being tortured for 7 consecutive years. Imagine that, dude. Looking at this bed just reminds me of those awful days. And I don't want to remember them. because I'm not Alessa anymore. But Alessa is still me. I'm really not trying to deny it or anything. Man, that's gonna be painful. Imagine being tortured for 7 years. But there's just a name on the label, no description or anything. It's too risky. There seems to be a drug. Never mind. Yeah, I think that's the drug that was used at. That's the drug that was used at Lisa Garland. The PTV or white Claudia or white. I forgot what it's called. Something white. Yeah, I forgot actually. But it's a drug that also helped with the ritual. So it's not just an ordinary, addictive drug. It was also used for the ritual. Okay, so we have two tarot cards. We have to find the other ones. So this is the room. I remember little Claudia always had a hard time winning. That made her cry. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. Oh, there's a key here. Brass key. Is this Harry Mason's note? Yes. Yes, it is. A memo book. Something's written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit chat. God, I'm not. But I fully intend to save her. No, them. The last entry was written some 17 years ago. It looks like Dad wrote this too. Yeah, of course. We defeated God as Harry Mason. Oh, he actually picked up this notebook. This was made by Cheryl. Harry actually picked this up and left it here. This is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I want tease, just as long as you say please. Now the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man, under the ground. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it now? You didn't forget? One major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. So you'll open the door? I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. As far as I remember, it's a hint as to uh how to defeat one of yeah, I don't think that boss fight is in Silent Hill 3. The weird painting monsters. So I don't know. But I think that's a hint to beat the boss fight. Hmm. Well, there are five tarot cards and we still have two, so we still have to find the other ones. Let's say first. I know it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel. It was some other altar somewhere else. Okay. Still have lots of places to go. So there are lots of chances to find more tarot cards. So there's five of them. And these guys are pretty loud. Okay, fully explored. Now I want to ride the elevator again. To the left, to the left. Everybody goes to the left. Oh! To the left, to the left. Oh my god. Everybody goes back to the left. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. Immigrants, huh? So definitely the cult there's the cult doesn't only exist in Silent Hill. So I think this confirms that there could be Silent Hill from other countries as well, which is why the Silent Hill short message game is set in Germany and Silent Hill F is set in Japan. Or so I think so. Hmm. Right. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus, shared characteristics begin to appear. There is also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with the demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. Hmm. Interesting. There's a book on the tarot here. Tarot was based on the 22 Hebrew consonants and is said to represent the entire world. Each card, number 0 through 21, has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings or destruction and fraud. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism and arrogance. According to some texts, the Gardner deck had more than 22 cards. The Gardner deck doesn't exist today. It is mentioned only in the literature. It is said that these extra cards were based on lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly, transcendental existence. For example, God. Hmm, that's interesting. Okay, have we read all that we can read here? Yeah, it seems so. There's a sheet of paper here, but it's blank. Oh, okay. Pick up the tarot card. Moon tarot card.
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? Are you sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood and listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you?
Oh no.
Don't worry. It's just a joke. By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
I got the book, Otherworld Laws. Maybe we can read that. A big old book I got from Vincent in the archives. Examine. Seal of Metatron. This magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the what? Virun 7 Crest, or the Seal of Metatron. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster. As it is also difficult to control, it is not usually used. This is why it bears the name Metatron, after the angel Metatron or Metraton, also known as the agent of God. Hmm. Okay. Would be really trippy if the monsters we killed are actually real people, right? Which is why she got that shocked reaction to it. Because if I were Heather, I would have the same reaction.